We know you, Kandi. We already said you just nasty, and you know.
First of all, I'm nasty.
Kandi just on both sides running the numbers up.
How she had when we met, she had already bumped and grinded all kind of craziness in that house. She didn't even flip the mattress over.
Hey, YouTube family, how you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, what did you think of that video clip? Yes, Todd Tucker, that's Kandi Burruss' husband. He had a lot to say about his wife. Top of the list being she's nasty. I got this video clip from Michelle ATL, so I need to give her the credit, but I blurred it out because I don't want to get any copyright issues. So you can hear the audio, and I will play it again at the end of this video. But Todd Tucker basically said the argument was about whether or not men can women can sleep with as many men and not have the psychological fallout or blowback from it. And Todd was explaining, yeah, he believes that women cannot do that. And I agree with them. Unless something is wrong. I'm sorry. Listen, in all of my over 50 years, I have never seen a female, never come across them, a female that can bed down men and women and not walk away with just absolutely no thought about it. Something is psychologically wrong with her. I strongly believe that, and I have not seen it. Any woman that claims that they can, all right, but I haven't seen it in all of my over 50. All of my 57 years, I haven't seen it, okay? Let's be truthful. 57 years, I haven't seen it, guys. Sorry. It does not exist. Men and women, male and female, are different. Our hormones are different. If you have children, you can tell. I've got a daughter and a son, and my daughter can never be anything like emotionally like my son. My son cannot be anything emotionally like my daughter. They're different. Do you think I want my daughter going down bedding men and women and living that kind of lifestyle? Hell to the no. And do you think that her father, my ex-husband, would want that for her? No. Do you think that my son or my brothers would want a wife that beds down men and women so bad that she has to flip the mattress over because there's so much fluid on that bed? No, it's all bullshit. Sorry, Kandi. Sorry, Todd. Kandi, you chose this lifestyle. You did that. That is your body. Your body should be your temple. You chose to decide to let people pick all over you and you pick all over other people. And Todd married you. Now, Todd's motivation for marrying you, I don't know. Your mom claims that it was money, and it could have been. Maybe it was an investment theory. I don't know. I'm not going to try and guess what that man was thinking. All I can say is that he was being honest about what he was saying about you, Miss Kandi. He is being honest. And I think you should probably prepare yourself, if you have not already, that your man is about to jump ship. Now, rumor has it that he's in after 10 years in the prenup, he can walk away with like $300,000. I'm not sure if that's the case, but we already know that he's opened several businesses. And let me tell you, being the accountant that I am with close to 30 years of experience, when you run a lot of businesses that fail, let's just say that a lot of that money is going into the investor's pocket, not into the business. Not saying that that's what's going on with Todd, because I don't know. But one thing I can clearly see is that Todd is done, and Todd is disgusted. Can we just admit it? Come on now. That video was disturbing. If you want to see the full video, go to Michelle ATL's channel, because she played it and she had feedback on it. Now, I think she also said in the video, it's on Todd Tucker's channel. So I can't believe this, but I am not surprised, because Kandi cannot go back and cry that this man is using her. Why? Because you stood before God and took vows to a marriage, and you knew, and you bring other people into the bedroom. A sexual intimacy that should be between a man and woman. a husband and wife, it's not to be shared with other people at whim. It should be a form of intimacy. And anytime that you can get in bed with all these different people, it has nothing to do with intimacy. To me, I believe that it's a form of sex. It's a sex addiction. I really do. I see sex addiction and I see perversion and I see mental health issues. That's what I'm seeing in my 57-year-old mind. Do you think, here's another way to look at it. Most of you with children, do you want your daughter or your son doing that? No. Do you want your son to bring home a wife that goes around sleeping and she slept with so many people that she had to flip the mattress? No. Hell no. Do you think I want my daughter doing that? If my daughter was doing that, I would definitely get her some help. I mean, because to me, that is odd. Now, Kandi is much older. Why her mama didn't get her help when she was younger, I don't know. I do believe, in my opinion, and this is just mine, I don't know these people, but the looks of it, Kandi is part of that Holly Weird circle, but they happen to be Atlanta. Atlanta is Black Hollywood, and I call it Black Holly Weird and Holly Weird. They're all Holly Weird no matter what. Anytime you do music, movies, all of that, that's all Hollywood and it's Holly Weird. I wonder if she was turned out in the industry very young, and then it became something. If you notice in that industry, whether you in Atlanta or whether you in New York or whether you in Hollywood, in California, they all have this weird sex perversion and all of this stuff. Like, it is just unhealthy across the board. I know some of you may not like it. Don't watch my channel, because over here, I believe not in traditional values, but I believe in living a healthy lifestyle where you cause yourself and others as less harm as you possibly can. That's what I believe. And jumping in bed with all them people and all that fluids in that bed, you got to flip a mattress and your husband calls you nasty and say you run up numbers for both men and women, that is not a sign of accomplishment, and that is not at all attractive. That smells of dysfunction and very unhealthy lifestyle, and very dangerous. Because what about AIDS and HIV? What about syphilis and gonorrhea and herpes and chlamydia? What about all that stuff you can catch and have and pass on to other people? More importantly, what about the traditions of marriage and holding your family together and being committed to that marriage, and a commitment to a way that you are not harming anybody else? Who are you benefiting by doing that? I don't get that lifestyle, and I think it's unhealthy. I think it's sick. I think there's a lot going on with Kandi that's unhealthy. She is also part of that Holly Weird group. I'm shooting straight, pow, pow, just being honest. It's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I want to thank you for watching. I'll chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao.
Well, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to be,
I think that's what has happened. Now women are saying, why are we held to this different standard? Which, I mean, I feel like women should be. It's a difference, in my opinion.
No, women are ruling it now, though.
yeah, and
Women
then
don't be caring now. That's the thing.
they don't, but they do. Like, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you, like, y'all act like y'all don't care, but when y'all by yourself and y'all start thinking about,
You think we end up being in the bed like, oh my God.
yes, y'all do. Y'all do.
I don't be thinking about none of them people from my past.
Well, we know you, Kandi. We already said you just nasty, and you know.
First of all, I'm nasty.
Are you counting men and women, or are you just counting? I mean, if you
I don't count the women.
that's not fair.
Todd look disgusted.
Add to your body count.
How?
That does count. Does it count,
Count
y'all?
though.
Does it count?
Hey,
If you had to argue,
Kandi said she don't count the women.
definitely count.
Kandi just on both sides,
They
just
just hate me
So-
out.
No.
Kandi just on both sides running the numbers up.
But you know what, though?
I done had guys who just hate me out.
The house she had when we met, she had already bumped and grinded all kind of craziness in that house. She didn't even flip the mattress over.
This different standard, which, I mean, I feel like women should be. It's a difference, in my opinion.
No, women are ruling it now, though.
Yeah, and
Women
then
don't be caring now. That's the thing.
they don't, but they do. Like, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you, like, y'all act like y'all don't care, but when y'all by yourself and y'all start thinking
You
about,
think we end up being in the bed like, oh my God.
yes, y'all do. Y'all do.
I don't be thinking about
Count.
people from my past.
Well, we know you, Candy. We already said you just nasty, and you know.
First of all, I'm nasty.
Are you counting men and women? Or are you just counting? I mean, if you
Highly
Y'all
disgusted.
women-
that's not fair.
How do you not
That adds to your body count.
How? Give them a count.
Candy just on both sides,
They
just
just ate me out.
No.
Candy just on both sides, running the numbers up.
But you know what though?
I done had guys who just ate me out and didn't get it.
You know,
So,
my son
I don't
said
count them
that count.
either.
Does
Time.
that count?
My son says these kids in high school, they're doing anal because they feel like it doesn't count. They